Good luck.
Hey, it's Adventureruler! Hey, I'm back on camera again. And Star Fox means a lot to me. For the people who don't know, but I never had the privilege, right? Or like, you know, the opportunity to grow up with my biological father, right? I never grew up like a normal boy. My parents split when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and my mom took me and my brother from Puerto Rico and brought us to America, right when I was basically a baby still. I was a toddler. For most of my childhood, I never even seen my dad or ever heard his voice, right? So I'm sure you can imagine, right, my experience, my blind playthrough of Star Fox 64 before I even seen or heard anything. Right, if you get the true ending, right? I'm like tears running down my face like a fountain. So before I get into Star Fox Switch 2, I just wanted you guys to know, right, have a summary, like an idea of why I love this series so much. So now that the lore dump is out of the way, that quick little lore dump, let's rock and roll! So first off, I don't even care it's a remake. I'm just gonna come out and say that. I don't care that it's a level for level remake of the original. And I don't want to get too much into it because I already made some tweets about it. What I love is video games from my childhood that I grew up with that the new generation now get to experience. I think that's awesome, and I'm on board. The designs, I like it. The gang looks realistic just like their original puppet designs. And Falco is a bird. Of course his legs are gonna look like that. You ever seen a bird before? Here's one thing I don't really see people talk about. Slippy's new voice.
Slippy here. So far, so good. Incredible! Do you realize how rare it is to experience a stable warp channel? Did you see the distortions?
I really like this too. He actually sounds like a young gentleman. In 64, he really sounded like a little girl. So I want to understand why some people would think Slippy was a girl all this time. Like how some people think Tails is a girl, right? Just because of how they sound. The R-Wing? Badass! In the N64, it always gave me the impression that it isn't just some toy. And in the remake, with all those improved graphics, the player will get that just by looking at it. The whole game really, it's gonna look good. From the giantness of space to the little fighters. Alright, so I'm ready to shut all my lights off, right? Put the game on my giant TV in the basement, have my my nice little headphones, and just... The cutscenes. Bro, I'm gonna be so immersed in this world, bro. This is gonna be the definitive way to play the game. It's gonna be an experience like no other. You know what would have made the game perfect? Is if they brought all the original voice actors and redid some of their lines, like just like how they said it in the original. Because, right, those can't be topped. Challenge mode. This is going to be the one for the veterans. My favorite thing to do in Star Fox 64 is to play a specific mission. I have a ROM for it on my computer, so I just save state before a mission briefing, and whenever I want to play that same mission, I just boot up the game, load that save state, boom. Looks like I don't do that no more, because in Star Fox Switch 2, I can just press the planet and play. Sweet. And now, for the game mode that's gonna keep me coming back. Battle mode! I do wish the game will let you do 1v1s, but 4v4 is also fun too, because you can hop on a Discord VC, make calls, communicate strategies with your team and stuff. It's very exciting. I also do wish they just have a simple deathmatch mode where you and your opponent just want to kill each other for a certain amount of points to win. Because the lady commentating said there's only 3 stages to choose from, each with their own rule set. See, like me personally, I would like just, right, you to be able to go to the rules, just put 1 versus 1, and just point match, and then like 5 minutes on the clock or something. But I'm still fine with what we're getting. Mouse targeting, I don't really care. But if that's how you want to play the game, avatars, okay, cool, I guess. I don't have the Switch 2 camera, so I'm not even going to be able to use that feature anyways. And that's that. My thoughts on Star Fox Switch 2. I'm going to pre-order it as soon as my direct deposit arrives.
you.